Welcome. Hi guys, I am back, and I'm Nosajus. This is Jill Valentine. Let's continue where we left off with Resident Evil 3. So we saved it. Let's double check our inventory. It looks good. Okay. We got all the gemstones and put it in this thing. This was a kind of a big puzzle in the original one. It's cool that it at least made it in here. We had to go to the We had to go turn the power on, fight a bunch of like weird creatures that infected your mouth. I could still taste it. Ugh. And then we had to, oh, wait a minute. We had to run to the actual train station or power station and direct a path. So now that we have pretty much everything we need, we're gonna go about it. Let's go. I moved upstairs. Wife came home. She's watching the kid now, so here in my bedroom.
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
We back in
I can
business?
turn my head
Yeah,
on.
mostly. But we need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai,
Nikolai.
how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Bad time to start carrying dead weight through. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
She'll get you killed.
He assumed all of that because you said no when he shot a man in the head.
Everyone's a little worked up.
Look at her face.
Not again.
Like, oh my god. Yes, Nemesis was hot on our tail.
He's after.
Stars.
I'll buy you some time.
Hey, wait! Wait, Jill! No!
Alright, we gotta be running. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. He's right behind us. No!
Come on,
Dodged it.
creepy ass stalker. You want stars? I'll give you stars.
So that line she just says, you want stars, I'll give you stars. That is the line at the end of the original game she says to, kill him. Oh god! No. Did he kill me? Get up, please. God damn it. Okay, well, here's the problem. Alright, I wanted to kind of show you guys that. That was bullshit. I believe that was tremendous bullshit because he gets real close to you instead of doing a swing. What happened was I thought he was going to swing. I thought he was going to go around.
You want stars?
God damn it, dude. See, this is... Alright, let me explain. If you skip the cutscene with you and Carlos right there, like 99% of the time you always get hit. He's dead on you. So now I'm kind of screwed because he's right behind me punching me, always. I thought he was going to go around the other way, so I started skirting around, and then instead of him punching, he did his scream, so I couldn't dodge the scream, so I just got caught. So, my bad. Let's go. God damn it, dude. Alright. There's a little electrical box on the corner, and I was trying to aim for that. But if you dodge and aim, it auto aims. It's cool. It auto aims at, like, his head, the weak spot or whatever. But, so he's right behind me,
You want stars?
and I get punched. Did I pick up that, heal? So now he's at least down for a half a second. There is, I think, ammo in here. It's not that worth it. But, we need for him to be, like, right here next to these barrels. I'll go ahead and use this. And see, I thought he was going to go around the other way, but he doesn't. He did drop a supply crate because of the barrels blowing up next to him.
Now's my chance.
Get fucked, dude. Oh god. Hurry! Hurry! Metal Gear. It can't be. Music is still going. He'll never get past this valve. Alright, I feel bad that I died a bunch there, but that part is really kind of nonsense. Even on...
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos?
I don't like that you can't, like, turn to look at her face while she's talking.
Oh, I need to find another way out.
That part is a little bullshit, simply because, like I said, if you skip the cutscene, he's like so on you. There's like 2 in this game where if you don't skip the cutscene, you kind of have an advantage because you're mid-run. Like the cutscene shows you running away, you skip it, or you don't skip it, you can continue running. If you skip it, you kind of start farther back. And every time, like, when I was trying to get the S ranks on this, even with the infinite rocket launcher, I would always get punched by him when I skipped cutscene. I started not skipping it, and I wasted that green herb. Okay. Here's a map of the sewer.
A map of the area. Perfect.
Let's see here. I do not want the shotgun anymore. I'm going to put this up. Gunpowder for days. What is this? This is his 3rd box that he drops, I believe. Shotgun shells. So, not as worth it after that first one, the extended mag. I don't really want this first aid. Let's store it. Alright, I have tons of handgun ammo. That's all we really need. Let's save it, since that stupid hallways. The hallway has first aid. I really wanted the first aid. And then you go up the stairs and there's a little generator there that you can shock him. He doesn't stay down for too long. And, so I don't remember the sewers being that big of a deal in, the original. What's that? Oh, a pouch. Alright, well, I guess, hold on. Yeah, alright, we're still broadcasting. It keeps cutting off, saying my internet's not connected. I'm on Wi-Fi, yeah, like 80 up, 20 down. What are you talking about? Or the other way around.
Oh, what was that?
What was that? Okay, so now we're in the sewers. The sewers are clearly reuse of RE2. Here's a ladder. Here's a door. What does this say? Increase sewer security. We've been receiving reports of unauthorized personnel in the control areas of the facility. In response, we're replacing the aging mechanical locks and implementing a new security protocol. Unlocking the new electronic locks requires a special-made battery pack. To be distributed to all employees, keep your personal battery pack on hand at all times when moving to the facility. Oh, so I can't open this door unless I have a battery pack.
Looks like it needs a power source.
She just explained that to us. So, let's go ahead and get after it. I'm not sure There's no running back. It's only going down. Now, once you're in the sewers,
God. I'm definitely burning these clothes.
you always have to mention about how bad it smells. So, she just did. I want to say there's a grenade right here. Two ways. One looks like it's to an office. The other way looks like it's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's take the shortest path first. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm shooting his leg, come on. So, the leg is the weak spot. If you shoot his legs, he'll cripple over. God, please don't get eaten.
What the fuck was that?
So, maybe my favorite enemies in the game. That one was actually really tough. Like, typically, if you shoot their leg, which I believe it'll tell us soon, their leg is like their weak spot, or their mouth is their weak spot when they open it up and go to eat you. Alright, so explosive B. Explosive powder. Research assistance log. March 1st. Gamma released from tank for the first time. Movement sluggish. Combat potential low. April 18th. Experimented with additional hormones and drugs. One adjustment bore positive results with a significant rise in combat potential. Specimen is now able to move quickly and swallow prey whole. June 30th. Umbrella has officially shut down the Gamma research. We managed to smuggle some specimens with especially high potential from the lab before disposal. Dr. Logan Carlisle? I don't know. I'm terrible at names. It's more committed than ever to perfect the Gamma line. These assholes brought this thing to the sewers! 2 weeks since relocating to the sewers, increased temperatures have led to a decrease in water quality, but specimens appear fine. Gamma's quickly learned the layout of the sewers with 2 days exploring the entire underground of Raccoon City. All specimens are familiar and friendly towards us, but I have procured high-powered weaponry as a safeguard. We were lucky to secure the space by bribing the sewage department chief, but it's beginning to feel cramped due to the Gamma's continued growth. We should begin to consider other possible arrangements. So, a water treatment worker found its way into the lab, but the Gammas promptly eliminated him. This proves their viability for field use. I'll reach out to Umbrella's European branch tomorrow. Perhaps they will see the light. What a bunch of maniacs. Invoice from Gunshop. Thank you for the purchase of the grenade launcher. With special adjustments, you can kill anything. Explosive rounds. That's telling you how to make the rounds. Here it is! And then a typewriter. So those things will straight up just eat you whole. It kind of sucks. However, we have 2 flame rounds, so we can do it. We can handle it. Actually, what I would like to know is, what is that noise? I keep hearing somebody bang or something, and I thought it was only Gammas in here. Alright, get the leg. There he goes. He falls over, and then you can pop shot his mouth. Does he just run forever with his mouth open? Whoa! That was really close. Damn, dude. It almost seems like a waste of ammo. I remember shooting him in the leg being easier. I don't know, maybe they fixed that. Maybe I'm not shooting him in the leg as leggy as I should. Alright, so typically you want to run this way, right? Nobody thinks they want to just go underwater. Ew, God. Let's not grenade. Let's do gunpowder. This poor guy. Shotgun shells. Sewer workers' notes. It happened again. They got Kane this time. I saw it all. One of those things just swallowed him whole, head to toe. I tried to warn them when Bill went missing 2 weeks back, but the cops said probably skip town. I said, no way, not with a baby coming. Oh my God. Bill went missing and a baby? They didn't want to listen. This is bullshit. Puke-breathing toad face. Every time I think I've lost him, another one pops out of the tunnels. It's not like I can count on the cops. I don't trust these pencil pushers. Next time one of those freaks shows his face, I'm going to hit it right in its big, ugly mouth. Right, maybe I'm dreaming. I could have swore, heavenly sworn, that there was a note somewhere. So this is the easy way to kill him. God damn, I'm on fire. What? What? What difficulty is this? Should just be one flame. Maybe they made it way harder. I always thought it was just one flame round to the face. Here's more. One flame round to the face does it. If you're playing for the first time, there's a bobblehead right there. Hey! See, there's not a lot going on in the sewers, but it kind of screws with you because you got a 2-space grenade launcher and a 2-space battery pack. So, if you're not careful, then everything will fill up on you. A love letter. My little darlings, it's already been 3 months since we fled here together. I find myself thinking back to the day you hatched. Your little voices made me tremble with pride. Your adorable little bodies, brimming with incredible destructive power, and of course, your voracious, insatiable appetite. You are no less than the pinnacle of the Hunter series. And yet they ordered me to destroy you? They said you were unfit for weapons because of a few vulnerabilities? So what if you're susceptible to heat? So what if your delicate mandibles are exposed when you feed? Haven't they ever heard of character flaws? It's those very flaws that make you so very, very precious to me. But we'll show them. Down here we'll continue to walk the evolutionary path together. We'll prove, Umbrella, that you beloved Hunter Gammas are truly superior. So Hunter Gammas, created in a lab. God, I love them. They're so cool looking. Maybe their weakness is not their legs. Maybe I just accidentally shot one in the leg one time and it fell over. Because now I don't see a note that says that. And I was for sure there was. Alright, so now we have explosive B and explosive A. Combined with another A to create explosive rounds, combined with a B to make flame rounds. And then 2 B rounds make acid rounds. If that makes sense. And then I get high grade gunpowder, which is basically Magnum and our shotgun. Such. No. Alright, sorry. Inventory management. How many do I have? 2? Can't remember. There's a way to run by them, but I'm not good at it, so I'm not gonna try it. Oh god. Oh no, he's running? What? No! No! It's like, come on, dude. Alright. Well, the reason I'm shooting him with a handgun is I do have a ton of handgun bullets, and it's a little bit of tension, dude. Don't tense up on me. So, I don't think that one died. They must have made them tougher. Because I could have swore it was one bullet to the mouth. Alright, so you use this, bloop, battery pack it on up. I thought there was something there. Ah, damn, dude. Alright. Unlock this door. That lets you go back down and grab the battery pack, because you need it. Now we run over here. And if we all remember correctly, there was a window when we first came in the sewers. And we get more storage. We get explosive A. We get more gunpowder. And that's it. And now, does everybody remember where we were? This ladder we kicked down? This is the first place to put the... Shit! I'm stupid! I was worried about my artillery. I don't like the quick turn. I'm not good at it. Because you gotta hold back to do it and then instantly change to front. I'm fairly decent at a dodge. Alright, so...
Carlos, can you hear me now?
Jill. Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
Great. The subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
So yeah, you made it out of the city after turning the power on, and look at her, she's all dirtied up. I love that she's got her little badge right there on the belt. Um, we powered up the train, and then everyone was going to head out. Nemesis was chasing us, so instead I led. Oh my god, I led him away, but now here he is! And to be honest, that's fucking terrifying, man. Like, just the oh god, dying in a fire is one of my worst fears. Or just being burned real badly. It's terrible. And you know what? I played this game over and over and over again. I never knew this little room was right here. I never did. I saw somebody on YouTube playing. And I was like, what? There's a room right there? The problem is you're running and you're like, oh my god, here he is. But, you don't run fast enough. Does that make sense? No. Alright, sorry you guys, but I'm gonna have to... Oh, you know what I should do? So this thing right here, Crafting Companion, it's an unlockable, and when you craft stuff, like I'm making the gunpowder right now, it gives you more. I'm not gonna use it. $20 should be fine. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna go combine. Combine. Alright, so what do we have? We have our gun. Let's take out the shotgun. We have ammo for that. Ammo for that. Here is a healing item. Here's the knife. Here's 2 grenades. Let's store that. I don't think we need this lockpick right now. So let's store that. I'll keep this herb on me just for fun. Alright, 2. This can make magnum rounds later. 2 A's make explosive rounds, and this flame rounds. I'll make some flame rounds. I don't know if he's as acceptable. How do you say that? And yeah, I have 20. And I have an herb in the thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I never even knew this little room was here. And he's not really chasing you. The music is up and you're oh, I gotta run. You know, your adrenaline's pumping. Be careful, there's zombies here. Watch out!
I gotta get out. Quick.
Hold X. Oh, so much fire. Stores. What a terrifying enemy. The tentacle, the power, and then now it's like a flamethrower. This is such a good sequence. It's so intense. I've played this numerous times, my heart's still racing. God, I jumped. Startled. We're gonna save it. Oh, no, 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 no. What does this say? Oh, generators on the roof. Thanks. So there's generators on the roof, guys. Boom. Damn, dude. Hey, Nemi, that pack on your back looks pretty vulnerable. Ah! God, he just burned me alive. Alright. Jesus Christ, that reaches really far. Move out of the way. I want to say there's a health here. Where is he? Got him. Or a little bit. There's a thing here. So now he's gonna start walking towards us. God damn, I got shot too. Stars. Oh no! Alright, I need to combine this. I'm gonna take this. Look at him just raining fire down. I dodged that. How dare you? Get up, please. Oh my god, dude. If he just touches you, I'm stuck and I'm dead. He's got a nasty dodge. So do I. You dumb bitch, what are you doing? Ah, look at that dodge. Where's my shotgun? Fall to your knees. Bow to me. I think we picked up everything off that roof. This is her superpower. God. I'm extremely glad there is no quick time events when you're watching the cutscenes. You can skip the cutscenes, you don't have to do the stupid quick times. It's great. That boss fight is incredible. That boss fight is incredible, by the way. Top-notch boss fight. Actually panicked a little bit because I'm used to just using the rocket launcher. It's been a while since I've straight played it.
Carlos, it's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You alright?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Good. Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself into bait. You could have been killed.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
So she's starting to warm up to him a little bit. Somewhere, okay, handgun ammo. I was gonna say, I thought there was something around here you could pick up. But check this out. This made me kind of giddy when I first played it, because this is Resident Evil 2. This is, you're starting to kind of merge. And the cool thing about the original Nemesis game is the first half took place before Resident Evil 2, and the latter half, it's like a day before and a day after. That radio broadcast, the cop thing or whatever, I was watching YouTube or whatever, and it was like, oh, it's an Easter egg about possibly an Outbreak character. Like, I guess you play as, I never played Outbreak. There's a cop, and he's saving so many civilians or whatever, and they think that radio chatter is about that character. Alright, so you gotta be careful here, because there are just random zombies just lingering. Like, there's one. The road is out. The road is out. Oh. It's locked. Gun shop Kendo. Kendo's gun shop. Pretty obvious that this place would be looted pretty heavily, right? So in Resident Evil 2, you get here, and you get here with Leon. Claire, I believe you go a different way. But they added in before, like a year later or whatever, fully upgraded shotgun. Right on. They added in Jill writing a note. So right here, it's like an added on trophy when they announced Resident Evil 3. You could play as Leon and come and read a little note written by Jill. Now, would it have been awesome in this game if they showed her doing that? Sure. But I don't think they give a fuck about this game.
Kaboom! Shit, Jill.
Kendo, you're all right.
Yeah, all right's a stretch. Sorry, I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just bad timing is all. Well. Look, don't worry about me. I'm gonna make other arrangements, okay?
You better. You're the best gunsmith around.
Oh, no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's your job, right? Take care, Jill.
If you're heading to the station, take that service alley out in front of the shop, okay? The key's hanging on the wall. It's all right, Pumpkin. It's all right. That's a good girl.
Oh, God. So, some of the most heartbreaking stuff, especially in these remakes. If you want to know more about Kendo, you should definitely play the second game, which I probably will do soon. Alright, let me see what's happening here. I can never truly decide where I want things. I did see a red herb around the corner, right? all I have is high gunpowder. High grade. I want to save that. So I guess I'm just going to use the shoddy for a little bit. Alright, since we fought that boss, let's go ahead and save it. We're not trying to get in the S rank, we're just trying to play and have fun. Great boss fight, very touching stuff with Kendo. Daddy. But we're Jill Valentine, so let's get on to the getting on. Use that key, it's hanging on the wall. This part can be a little tricky. So let us grab this red herb real quick. That's not quick at all. Let's... What? Are you joking? Shotgun blaster for nothing. Or did I catch more wall with that? God damn it, man. I hate those things. I think they're called brain suckers. I don't know. But they suck. If you're playing normally, there's a bobblehead right there. Damn it, man. How did I get tagged by that guy? Damn it, I made a huge fatal mistake. You know what? Screw it. Auto. I don't want auto. I want the gun shop. I'm gonna reload my game. Alright? A, number one, because getting tagged by that guy was kind of BS. B, number two, I forgot to get something that I'm gonna need in the upstairs of that house. Shoot red canisters to make them explode. Thank you, video games, for teaching me how to video game. Okay, so I need the lockpick. Where can I got two lockpicks because I bought one from the shop, if you will. And then I picked one up in the game. So now I have the lockpick. Hopefully I won't get clipped by this guy. The problem is the zombie that's next to the red herb, he eventually gets up. So you get sandwiched. So if you don't kind of go at it semi-fast, you can get kind of messed up. But we can also just do this. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter unless he's triggered. Whatever. Just let me buy. Dear editor, I'm writing this because I'm troubled. The place to go is the toy store. And I noticed that the big statue above the entrance wobbles. It's only held on by a bunch of screws. That's a death trap. Foreshadowing. I guess this wasn't even that necessary, but getting tagged by that one zombie was annoying to me. So, explosive rounds. Alright, I used my grenades and hit the boss fight, and I kind of wish I didn't. That was sad. Alright, we need to make it back to the train station. The coolest shot in the whole game right there. Oh, wait a minute. Demi, don't you dare.
Rocket launcher?
No!
Really?
Here he comes. Oh, there was a zombie in front of me. What am I doing? Don't watch him. I hope that he... Oh, I killed one of them. That's cool.
Jill, you okay?
Carlos, that monster's on my ass again.
Are you shitting me? I thought you killed it.
Me too.
Alright. Use your superpower, Jill! She survived the explosion. She got blasted over a pile of cars. He was standing on a pile of cars, but you're safe now. All's well. I like how that section was kind of just on the rails, run away. Because if they gave him the rocket launcher always, it would make no sense with her being able to take giant rocket launcher shots all the time, right? So I like what they did with Nemesis, man. They're like, at first it's just him chasing you. Second, it's the flamethrower boss fight.
Jill, you there? I think I know how to slow that fucker down. Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
Alright, so... Fuck. So, I usually have a grenade here to... I think if you drop him this time, he drops a health.
This is insane.
So, I have been killed. I have been killed by that thing before, and what? Don't jump in front of me. God.
Jill, this way!
Carlos. Carlos! It's running so fast. Boom! He gets wrecked by Claymore. Carlos is a Claymore camper.
Go! Go!
Come on, forget about him!
Come on, let's get out of here.
So in the original, if I remember correctly, okay, I'm gonna talk about what Carlos is doing right there. In the original, if I remember correctly, you play as Carlos and you have to fight Nemesis in a gas station type area, and that was regular. Damn, what word was I trying to look for? That word or that scene where you're fighting Nemesis as Carlos was that cutscene right there, like him blowing up the tanker. So they took that out. There's a part in this where Carlos turns around and looks at you, and what he's doing is he's waiting for you. But typically, if you're like right up on him, he just does it real fast. I messed up, but he'll turn and look, and then go right into walking forward, and it's adorable.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well,
How-
what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah. Hey, you'll be safe.
How did she save him? By luring Nemesis away?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Relegated. That was the word I was looking for. Relegated. And I wanted to put the G earlier on for regulated. Regulators. So that boss fight with Carlos and Nemesis in the gas station
Good
was
work. Your reputation is well deserved.
relegated to that
Somebody's about
cutscene.
to leave.
I
Carlos,
love.
Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bart.
This isn't the last ride out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's all right. You go on ahead. I'm not gonna die on you. Leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay.
That got it right there.
You need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
You're learning.
Luck. Let's go.
I love Mikolai. I believe that's his name. Russian, I guess. Ukraine. I don't know. Look, she's sweating on Carlos now, son. I'm not gonna leave you in a cold, Carlos-less world.
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Bart is still alive, do you?
I have it on good authority.
Look how slick this guy is.
Are you worried about teammates? Or something else? Funny how brainless zombies can ambush a platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
He straight up called him out on that. And his facial animations are so good. See how Nemesis is getting bigger and bloated? It's because his trench coat is falling off.
This way.
He killed all the survivors.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after you.
It's not after me. And then he winked at her. Oh my god. Say it with me, kids.
Get off my train. Shit bird.
Get off my train, shit bird. My god. Civilians, Nemesis, Jill, everybody be damned. Shit bird. Bah! So remember when I was saying last episode, he was the guy in Aliens that blew himself up? He was the voice actor. The actor in Aliens that blew himself up in the little vent system. And they got him to do the voice of the guy that blows himself up. Yes. Get off my train. I'm so terrible at the accent.
Oh, it's been a while. Subway's got to be clear of the city by now. Along with your hot date. Nah, she's not like that. Hell, she's not like anybody.
So this guy right here with the glasses, Tyrell, he also has incredible facial animation. I love his eyes, but he is.
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station. You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me.
He has so many great one-liners. All right, so we are Carlos now. Let's go shortcut this way. Shortcut this way. Okay. Hopefully we can make do with this. Keep your head screwed on, Romeo.
Brad, stop! T.
Instantly went into action. Brad, stop!
Man, not you too. Sorry. Sorry. Shit, it's locked. You stay on the door. I got this fucker.
Do you though?
Get some.
God damn it, Brad, stop! Come on, I was hitting the dodge. No, don't let Brad kill me. Damn it. Come on and hit him. Okay, so I'm always kind of a little scared of fighting him. Brad Vickers, Chicken Heart. He's the guy that saved you in the beginning. Very iconic Resident Evil character. He leaves you in the helicopter in the very beginning of 1. Comes and saves you at the very end of 1. In 2, there was an Easter egg, the original 2, if you play and you don't pick up anything in the very beginning, when you get to the RPD, which we are at the RPD, Brad is a zombie in his very iconic yellow whatever life vest. So here he is, and they show you, oh man, if you've never seen Resident Evil 2 and you're watching this, I'm sorry, because it shows you how Marvin gets bitten. The only thing people complain about is in Resident Evil 3, the original Nemesis, Brad dies by Nemesis. It's your first like big encounter. You make it to the RPD as Jill, and then Brad stumbles in, Jill, and she goes, Brad! That's how she sounded. And then Nemesis jumps down, picks Brad up, and just impales him through the mouth or the eye or whatever. And then, that's before Resident Evil 2. Midway in Resident Evil 2, you get to the RPD, or in the beginning of Resident Evil 2, and you find him. And when you do kill him, you get the STARS card, and it leads you to where you can get,
Stars. That could be useful.
You can get, costumes and such. So he did bite me. Carlos doesn't have a dodge. He has a shoulder ram and a punch. Like a straight up falcon punch. Down here is where Brad is typically in the original whatever.
Sorry, poster boy.
Sorry, poster boy. Lucy Yen? Department in chaos after spin infection of multiple citizens investigating infected. Files of the use successfully disposed of, awaiting further orders. Communication intercepted on STARS private communication line. Vac B, possible will flee hospital and come. Request to visit dispatch. I will evacuate direct assistance. Requested evac has not yet arrived. This position become unattendable. I remain here in the condition of safety would be granted. If I am left to die here, I will distribute proof of collusion and corruption between you and RC's civic leaders. You have 1 hour to deliver the response. Huh. Lucy Yen. I don't know who that is. Was that one of the scientists from the first one? Why would she be here?
Somebody didn't have time to put his blues on.
Leon? Leon? So, I don't actually know what's up here. It's been a while. What? Let's say, okay, Leon, Claire, and Carlos have a swipe. A swipe. Jill's is a stab. Stab, real quick. And Jill has the dodge, Carlos has the punch. So they really made it. I think if you never played the game, there's the bobblehead right there. Oh. They gave me a red herb, but not a green. Find Dr. Bart. Where'd that cop go? Don't know, don't care. Yeah. Just, I remember being like, I don't think I was a kid. I was preteen, teenager. And just finding out that secret that he's a STARS member. And he was the helicopter guy, and you could kill him as Leon. It was so cool. And then, like, to play 2, and I love the remake of 2. And then to see this happen, and Marvin gets bit, you have to kill. But see, in the original 3, Jill comes back to the police station, but in this, they change it up a little bit. You play as Carlos.
Where'd that cop go?
Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do.
Don't know, don't care. I love Tyrell.
Intel's still worth a damn than Bard's in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this.
Carlos.
STARS office.
Alright, I believe there's handgun. Oh, look at this.
Get your ass over here.
Now here's a weird fucking door.
Leave it. We're here for Bard.
That's an Easter egg. It's a weird door. I could have swore there was ammo up here somewhere. I'm so mad that I'm hurt.
Area looks clear.
Ah. Okay. I was like, dude, I don't see any ammo. I'm even mad. This is it. This is the RPD. This should be before Leon or Claire or anybody makes it to it. I don't even see Marvin. Don't know, don't care. Let's go over here, because this is how you're supposed to go in RE2.
Alright, you want me to keep out? I'll keep out.
He's got little quips for everything.
Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah.
Hey!
You too, man.
Be careful. I love him. Combined with this, might as well. Okay, I guess that's it, because... Oh, I only have the stuff. I got you. I was like, what? You know we gotta save it. Don't know, don't care. Heads up, Romeo. So he opened this gate. And 2, the gate is all taped, or this thing is all taped up, and you have to get the knife from Marvin. The reason to kill Brad, you can kind of run away from him. IDs are talking about storage boxes, but you can use his STARS card to get, it's basically a lockpick. Brad Vickers, Alpha Team Rear Security. Chief of Police, oh, that's Irons. Yeah, man, that's so cool. Alright, for those of you who played 2,
What the hell was that thing?
oh my god. I love stuff like that. I'm such a sucker for lore and canon continuity, whatever you want to call it. But like, Leon comes down this hall, manipulates this man's face, and then this guy falls on you, and you got to see what it was. Oh, it's terrifying. And you can't get into any other doors.
It didn't stick around. Here we go.
Oh my god. I can find like 1 bullet left. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I don't want to be in here with him. I want this flashbang though.
Copy? There's
Cat.
something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty. All right. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your six.
Alright, you gotta be real careful here because this is, get fucked central. I'm not even playing around. No headshots or nothing. We're just... I got a critical on somebody. Alright, now we can maybe... But the music won't stop. I knew that was happening. Death! Not yet. Let's... Big boys up. Alright. Oh, I spray and prayed and critical him. Little bit of playing like not playing well. But like I said, Carlos parts are fairly tough. I ain't gonna lie. And I wish I had more handgun ammo, but I knew I would need... Alright. Are you dead? Yes. There is one more? Yep. I love that. I love that critical.
Locked.
This is locked. Now, what's funny about this is... Hell yeah, dude. Scoped it on out. So, there's a safe in that room. In this room. But to be honest with you, I don't... Former electrician, unlawful creation or possession of explosives. Narrative subject was behaving suspicious. So they arrest this guy, and he had a bunch of bombs. And the explosives collected on the suspect's person resident appeared to be extremely powerful and safety precautions. A battery was removed from the detonation device. So basically, that is kind of explaining. Did I pick up? I didn't. No. Okay. Nine, 15, 7. The only reason I know that is from playing the second game. You actually find the note that gives you the code for that. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if I have ever found that code as Carlos. Alright, so we have one zombie in there.
Kind of fucked up shooting cops.
But it's not when they shoot us, right? Let's not get political. I'll save the ranting about cops in my car. Here's a weird Easter egg. And I don't know, you guys tell me. If I can... What?
Well, if cameras killed those things, I'd be set.
If cameras killed those things, I'd be set. Now, Capcom has another zombie game, don't they? It was on Xbox for a while, and the dude was a journalist. So, You think it's that? Or do you think it's Fatal Frame? But Fatal Frame wasn't zombies. I keep going in here hoping that something would appear, but it doesn't. Oh, there it is right there. 9:15:7. Okay. That's not too far away. Where are the green herbs? What is happening? Why am I getting these red herbs? Hey, I have handgun bullets again. We'll save it just in case. Just in case something goes a little haywire. Alright. Gotta be kind of considerate about my ammo coming up. Police officer is gone from there.
Carlos, the STARS office is up ahead. Copy that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it blocked?
So it's all blocked up. You can go through the, what's it called? Alright, let's get some damage in this guy real quick. Let's run. Oh. Alright. Kind of scary. I was clenching real bad. Just because I don't want to die. Here's a key. We'll move that key. So, a lot of people like to keep, I guess, the guns up top here, but the problem is you don't use the guns, right? You use the items, so the quick items should be up top. So if you're like manipulating, so this cop right here, you can try to knife him, nothing happens, and it's because, spoilers, he gets triggered later. Here's my green arm finally. Now this was its cap. No. This one is Devil May Cry. Devil Cry May. And the only reason I know that is from the other game too. But I guess you find out somewhere in this game. Now, in 2, there is a huge hole right here that looks like Nemesis. We're on the 3rd floor. Huge hole. Mr. X doesn't knock it in during the game. It's already there. Spoilers, Nemesis does not come in here and bust through that wall. That does not happen. So, that begs the question, what the fuck? Like, what? Where does that come from? You know? I have some stuff to say about this game, towards the end, you know, when it's all over.
There you are, dick face.
Call him a dick face. So that's the highlight. I'm gonna highlight that part. The liquor is terrifying, right? Oh, there it is. The liquor is terrifying. 104, 106, 109. The liquor is terrifying. It jumps down right there, but you can make it to the door real quick, and then there's a dude just chilling in here. And I got a critical on him, which was awesome. The buttons are still gone, which is nice. What is it, 102? The only thing or 104? The only thing I don't like, the music for the liquor is still playing, even though I'm in this room, and it's loud.
Mine now. Come to Papa.
So, spoilers, on the harder difficulties, Brad comes back and bangs on this door and comes in. Brad is the tankiest zombie in, like, the whole franchise. So, it's only fitting that he kind of follows you around a whole bunch. I don't even know where the zombie is, or the liquor is. And there's that cop from earlier! We're just gonna ignore him.
Carlos, I've hit a dead end with the terminal here. Gotta head your way.
Copy that.
Ah, the music is still just... Note to a friend. Hector, if you're reading this, I'm dead. If you hear any noises coming from my locker, do not open it! Batteries, the safety deposit room, that tells you all about the safety deposit. So, the music is unrelenting in this part. And I don't know if it's a glitch, or if you're supposed to be scared the whole time, but I didn't even see the liquor. And I hear the music. Sorry, I'm so weird. I could have swore there was another flashback. This was on the whiteboard in the one room. Cap. There's the flashbang. So this is the locker, and he says...
Better not.
Better not, right? Because you read the note. But when you come in here as Leon or Claire, you don't read the note, and that scares the shit out of you. The dude falling. Alright, let's see. I hate this part because of the music. Every time I come in here, I'm like, why is it still going? It's annoying to me. I like good music, but... So now we know where... And look, the steam that you have to fix.
One at a time, take a number.
Oh shit. Oh no. Right, the reason the music is still... I want to save all my ammo with Carlos for a good little bit. The fuck is my knife? Oh god! Watch out, he's just slashing wildly. Okay. I didn't really have to use that flashbang there, but I didn't want to get hit. I don't really need the flashbang.
Dr. Bard.
It's Jill's dog.
Oh, thank God. Do you know how long I've been trying to reach somebody?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital, surrounded by every kind of abomination. Look, just send in stars. They're gonna know what to do.
No, negative. RPD's overrun too.
Then figure it out!
Okay.
Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all the researchers. I am the only one who knows how to make the vaccine to stop the zombies. So you can either sit there with your dick in your hand or send somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here.
Zip.
I like him already.
Yeah, you would. You heard what he said. We can't turn him over to the company.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location.
Mikhail? Nah, he's shit nerd.
This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
My game kind of like spaz out there. Look, that's Chris's. What is happening? That's Chris's jacket right there. You play as Carlos one more time, so you want to try to, save as much ammo as you can because it's a shared account, basically. Yeah, Jill's desk had her dog on it, and that's the same picture that was in her apartment. It's very adorable, even though I'm more of a cat person. Catman Doom. What is this? Report on the mansion incident. This bizarre incident occurred in a mansion owned by the Umbrella Corporation located in the Arklay Mountains. On July 23rd, STAR's Bravo team was dispatched to the Arklay Mountains to invest a series of mysterious and grisly murders and went unexpectedly radio silent. On July 24th, Alpha Team was dispatched as well and became entangled in events in the nearby mansion. The incident culminated in the destruction of the mansion. Casualties were numerous. The only survivors were 5 being carried out by a secret umbrella lab beneath the mansion. The T-virus being used in these experiments escaped the facility and is presumed to be the root cause that occurred. However, all evidence was destroyed along with the mansion to further investigations proven to be difficult. I guess that was Jill. She got a big fat no. This is Wesker's desk. Here they are.
Is that Jill in the front row?
Yep. Stars. Alright, here's a cool little Easter egg.
Oh yeah. The kids still got it.
Let that be a lesson to all dartboards.
Oh, God. I love him so much. Don't know, don't care. So, we might be all set up here. Health, ammo, guns. Let's go.
Yeah, what's up? Derailed. Was anyone hurt?
No. Derailed. I love that look right there.
Shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in! T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta. I'll take care of Bard.
I'm gonna sit here with my dick in my hand. I love, so like, him looking at him like that, kind of up through his hair, it was like, yeah, it's her, or don't talk to me when I'm on the phone. It's like subtle nuances of animation that normal people do in their lives that make it so good. Like that one moment, we missed it because I was dicking around, but like, when you go to the door and he kind of looks back at you and then goes to the door. And since Jill has a superpower of surviving explosions, she survived. Nikolai. Bastard. Find a way above
Am I the
ground.
only one who made it?
So this is the part of the game, spoilers, that I think everyone takes issue with.
Carlos? Come in. Carlos? Damn it. I guess I'm out of range.
She's out of range. New weapon notice. So this talks about the mine rounds. The mine rounds weren't made by Kendo. You can only find them. You can't, like, create them. So here's mine rounds. If you didn't find the shotgun, if you didn't pick up the grenade launcher, it would be right here and right here. They give it to you. So if you're trying to speed run a game, or you just want to get through it real quick, whatever, or you don't, like, I don't need those to fight whatever, they'll eventually show up right there. So let's make sure her loadout is good to go. We don't need this. I have 9. Alright. Explosive rounds. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make explosive rounds. Combine right here. Combine right here. Where is my actual grenade launcher? Alright, so I have the grenade launcher. I have the knife and the handgun. I have barely any shotgun bullets. 4 mine rounds, 6. I can make shotgun shells right here. And we do have the knife. We do have the knife. I at least want to make 1 magnum round. I don't know, maybe I won't even go get the magnum. You gotta backtrack a little bit for the magnum with Jill. This makes acid rounds. I kind of want to save that, I think. I have 3 health items. Alright, it's the best I can do. There's nothing else in this. Spoilers, there's a boss fight coming. A lot of people take issue with this part because this is the clock tower, and the clock tower in the original game was a big part, and it had a lot of puzzles, and it added a lot of content. There's none of that in this game. It's just a boss fight. And the boss fight, while being cool, I think is a little premature. Okay, I want to go. Real quick. Go. Don't care. Go. Alright, so, that part down in the sewers, there's a ton of zombies, not a ton, maybe like 6 or something. They come out of like the holes in the walls or whatever. They want you to use the mine rounds there to get used to them.
Walker's still alive. I can't stay here.
Escape the creature. So, beautiful bridge. Nice little, either a river or reservoir. There's the clock tower. You're like, oh my god, dude. You had to go all the way through it to do a bunch of puzzles, and on the ledge of it, you had to fight Nemesis. It was awesome. That's not going to happen. Sorry. So they took that out. My complaint with it, it's fine. It's fine. If they cut content, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But there's no in between, right? We fought Nemesis in the trench coat. We fought Nemesis with the flamethrower, and then we ran from Nemesis with the rocket launcher, and then it's about to happen. There's a Nemesis in between, and we don't really get to see that. A little wine to take down the day. One of these wine places is an Easter egg for another like horror movie. Okay. There's in the original game, you have to fight like tentacle nemesis. His jacket is blown off. The jacket is the power inhibitor to the tyrants. That's why they mutate. You know, like in 2 Mr. X, his jacket goes away, he mutates or whatever. Same thing with Nemesis. But there is a kind of a tentacle. He like the jacket's kind of just around his waist, and he's got tentacles whipping all around his arms. But that's not the case in this game.
Bitch can't even swim.
Bitch can't even swim. What a line.
Carlos,
She's so sassy.
Yeah, what's up?
We didn't make it. The train derailed.
Derailed? Was anyone hurt?
No, everybody's dead. Mikhail, everybody.
Ah, shit.
Nikolai left us to die.
Wait, what?
What the fuck? Get back!
Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in!
Like, he's dog face Nemesis right now. And it's such a shocking transformation. Shocking. To go from the stand-up Nemesis that you know to this thing. This boss fight should have been different. If they cut out the clock tower, that's fine. But this boss fight should have been different, at least. A different form of Nemesis. I do like this boss fight, though. I'm sorry, what? Oh my god. Oh, I'm in like in a corner, that's why. Come on, dude. What, am I getting caught on stuff? I hate that yell. Alright, so he's running around. Use this time to find some ammo. Because what's cool is, as he's running, he knocks open some of these cars. Shotgun shells. Oh god, he landed really close to me, and it frightened me. Alright, what gun do I have out? I have mine rounds. Shoot! What is happening? Something, my game is all weird. Alright, let's see here. Now we use the mine rounds. Find a spot right here.
This fucker is fast.
He looks awesome though, look at him. Just like Venom.
I'm gonna kill you.
What are you doing? God, you didn't hit him at all. Mine rounds. Let him run by. And shoot it again. I like to use the knife because it's powerful. and I miss a lot with it. It's crazy that you just stab his dick like that. I nailed the dodge and I was reloading in the middle of it. Bullshit. Alright, can you die? My god. I hit him with like 6 explosive rounds in the very beginning. No way! Alright, stop. Why is my dodging so subpar right now? Come on. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like my controller is just super janky.
I need to stop it in its tracks.
I thought that went through the window, and I was be screwed. Stab his dick! Alright, can you please die? Thank you. My god, dude.
Right, let's do this. Suck it!
That definitely was way harder than I remember.
Oh, come on. You're gonna crap out on me now? God damn it.
Way harder. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't use the shotgun as much last time. Or I had more like flame rounds or something. We did okay. Oh, there's flame rounds right there. Yeah, he runs around. It's cool because if you kill him real quick, you won't get any of this stuff. You gotta let him circle around. It's a cool boss fight. I like using the mine rounds to get him off. You know, if you don't have mine rounds, I think he eventually jumps down, so you don't necessarily need it. You can do it knife only if you have to. Oh, I had tons of stuff. I think there's a herb right here. All right, we're good. I definitely did not play too well. However, we're alive. Fully loaded. Yeah, my shotgun kept telling me the wrong ammunition. Like, it would go 19 and then it would go 5. I'm like, what? Mine rounds? We'll switch to flame rounds. Alright. Okay. Let's get after it. Suck it, Nemesis. Yeah, it should have been Tentacle Nemi here. It should have been Tentacle Nemi, and it should have fought him in the clock tower. That worked. Ouch. That's deep in the marrow. Whoa, what a creeper.
Interesting. You've done me a big favor.
Babies. Oh my god. Yikes. Yikes. Stripes. Roughly a half day later. My god, dude.
Jill! Hey, answer me. Tyrell, do you copy?
What's going on?
Jill's been infected. I'm taking her to the hospital. Maybe Dr. Bard can save her.
All right, I'll meet you there.
He really was worried about her, man. A half day later. So that's where Resident Evil 2 kind of takes place. That's why this kind of takes place before and after Resident Evil 2, which I always loved playing as a kid or whatever. I liked how, oh man, you can see in the RPD some places have been, destroyed, some haven't or whatever. They did it a little bit in this game. This game is a lot more linear. There's a lot less puzzles. They cut out a ton of stuff. However, there's so many good things. So many good things. Like the every character in this game has been developed so much better. Perfectly. Spencer Memorial Hospital. And the hospital we're about to play is maybe, in my opinion, the best part of the game. Maybe besides the beginning, the streets.
You gonna be okay?
It's terrifying. Yikes. Alright, so we're back to being Carlos, and we got all his stuff that we had before. Let's double check. I don't need half of this stuff, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I'll keep 2 on me, just in case. And we're gonna save it. Oh, I'll save it later. So that's it. I'm gonna cut this episode right here because the next long part I'll play will fit nicely in a video together. So Jill whoops some ass on Nemming. I wish the clock tower was added. I wish it was a tentacle nemesis fight. However, that boss fight is pretty fun. I don't remember it taking that much. My God, dude. I think the thing is, the explosion rounds suck. I think they're not, you want them to be stronger than an actual grenade, but I don't think they are. Because, we had 6. And it didn't even phase him. I still had to shoot him to trigger him to go into where he runs around mode. So, alright, I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to sit here and just listen to her moan for a little bit. Alright, you guys, peace out.